Today we're not just making any old gumbo. No, no, no. Today we're making shrimp Creole Yumbo.
If you wanna cook with me when you want it to be the bomb, check out realhomecooking.com. I said realhomecooking.com. I said realhomecooking.com.
So my ingredients for this are, for the roux, I'm going to need 1 cup of bacon fat, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of chopped onions, 1 cup of celery, 1 cup of green bell peppers, a 32-ounce box of chicken stock, 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce, 1 can of fire-roasted stewed tomatoes, 4 Thai chili peppers, 2 tablespoons of hot pepper sauce or Tabasco, 2 tablespoons of slap your mama Creole seasoning, and don't slap your mama, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of Badia complete seasoning, 3 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of sugar, salt, pepper to taste, and 1/2 to 2 pounds of peeled shrimp. Oh yeah, and don't forget the chicken. Gonna need 2 chicken breasts cut up into chunks, as well as sausage cut up into chunks. Alright, so I'm gonna cook this sausage and chicken. I'm gonna fry that in the pan right now. We're just gonna get that until all of that is nicely cooked. And after the sausage and chicken are fried up and cooked, you're going to go ahead and just set that aside, because we're going to be going back to that. And we're going to start making our roux. Now, roux is the basis of a great gumbo. All right, if you're going to make a great gumbo, you've got to have a great roux. A roux consists of equal parts of fat and flour. In this case, we're going to be using bacon fat. I did save the bacon from frying up, that I fried up in order to get that fat, and I also incorporated that into this dish as well. Alright, so here we go. We're adding bacon, drippings, and the flour, and we're making our roux. Now, the roux, we're going to be whisking this for some minutes. And we're going to be cooking this roux down until you get a nice golden, really chocolatey color. And that could take about 10 minutes when you put this down on low and continue to stir, and you continue to stir, and you continue to whisk it. And if you continue whisking it, you're going to go through different shades and different colors. And here we go. Here's about where we need it to be at this color. This could take about 10-15 minutes. And we're going to add the Trinity, the Holy Trinity of onions, celery, and bell peppers. Go ahead and cook that into the roux. And as you cook that into the roux, we want to just cook that until the vegetables get softened, and then set that aside. Now we're going to start out. We're going to take our 32-ounce box of chicken broth. You could also use water with a few tablespoons of chicken bouillon, but we're going to just use the broth now. And go ahead and put that on the stove. Add 3 bay leaves to your broth and bring that to a boil. Once that is brought to a boil, we're going to go back and grab that chicken and sausages, and we're going to add the chicken and sausages to that. Bring that once again to a boil again, and then we're going to add the stewed tomato. I'm using fire roasted stewed tomatoes, and I'm going to bring this back to a boil. Once we get that to a boil, then we're going to start adding our roux. Our roux has been set aside and has actually cooled down. Remember, when you're mixing roux into something, you want to make sure that if you're adding something, a hot roux, you're adding it to cold liquid. If you're adding a cooled or cold roux, you're adding that to hot liquid, thus not getting any lumps when you're trying to mix it, and so that incorporates into the liquid completely. So here we're adding the roux, and we're just going to mix that right into this mixture, into this broth, and it's going to begin to thicken up into a little gravy-like consistency. So go ahead and just do a real good mix on that, and you'll start getting that beautiful color and everything just mixing in real well. And then we're going to set this down to a simmer. So we're going to add some of the Cajun seasoning, Slap Your Mama, some Badia complete seasoning, the tomato sauce, Thai chili peppers. I didn't video me adding them into there, but we're going to add those. Add the Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire, I don't know how you say that. You know how to say it. And also our hot pepper sauce, and you could also use Tabasco in that if you don't have the hot pepper sauce. And go ahead and add your sugar to that mixture. I added 1 spoon off. So we're going to allow that to cook for about a half hour, simmering, and then at the end we're going to add in the shrimp. And I'm using some frozen cooked shrimp, which I made sure to take all the tails off. You just want to be able to eat and not have to mess with anything. Took all the tails off. You could also use raw shrimp, of course, or even crawfish if you'd like. But I'm going to use this cooked shrimp. Make sure when you're adding your shrimp that you're adding it at the very end. So I'm going to allow this to cook for probably another 10 minutes. I'm going to raise the heat up a little bit until it starts to boil. When you see, actually here, it starts boiling very quickly. And I'm just going to allow it to kind of sit in there for about 10 minutes. Just incorporate all the flavors together. And here we go. We're going to serve this up. I'm serving this with some rice right in the middle. Going to pour that beautiful gumbo gravy into this pan, and I'm telling you, this is delicious. This is yumbo. Adding some rice to the top, and voila, we've got a wonderful, wonderful meal. Here's my version of gumbo. Hope you liked it, and please share, comment, like, and subscribe. I will put all the instructions on how to create this right in the description. Till next time, ciao.
Said if you wanna cook a meal when you want it to be the bomb, check out realhomecooking.com. Said if you wanna cook a meal when you want it to be the bomb, check out realhomecooking.com. I said real home, realhomecooking.com. I said real home, realhomecooking.com.